Good morning and Merry Monday. It literally feels like a piece of glass is in the back of my throat. She knows what I mean. I filmed a video this morning doing my makeup and she was in the background and just talking, and you know, all of my moms on here can feel for me all day long, but how easy is it really to watch a video while a baby's doing that? Not very. So we're starting off the week with positive energy, positive thoughts. I'm getting all the negativity out right now. It was a hard morning again with Aiden, but I'm not gonna let it ruin the day because we have a really exciting day planned. We're doing some Christmas shopping with my mom. We're going to the big mall. Aiden's at school right now, and so I just need to do like 3 things. I have to go to the post office and drop off 2 orders, and then I have to go to UPS and take back, return that Becca stuff. The foundations, both foundations and the concealer are getting returned. And then I was looking at my packing slip and it said shipped quantity 0 of the Parisian lights. So I did have that son of a biscuit in my cart and they never shipped it to me, and so they were like, well, we'll just refund you for it. And I was like, I'd rather have 30% off of it. But what are you gonna do? It was like all the way back in October, so they're like, whatever, lady. I'm sure, not to put words in people's mouths, but anyways, I'm gonna see you probably a little bit later on. I ran out of coffee creamer, so I've only had 1 cup and it's like 10:15 and I'm sluggish, not to mention the fact the cold on top of it. Oh man, swallowing is hard. So, welcome to weekly vlog number 47, I think. Right, Bailey? Who has taken off both of her socks now. This kid. So what was supposed to be a magical day of Christmas shopping with my mom. You guys, I can't even tell you the way today went. I really don't know. Could I? No, I don't think I could. I was trying to figure out if I could do a story time out of it, but I'm just gonna do it on here. So we get Aiden and we get in the car after forgetting 5,687 things in the house and going in and out, in and out, in and out. We get to Chick-fil-A, which is where we decided we were gonna have lunch. The only time my son eats chicken is when it's out at a restaurant. He's eaten it not a million. We don't go to Chick-fil-A often because it's not very close, but he loses his mind and decides he doesn't want to eat it. I was like, dude, if you eat 1 bite, I'll let you go play in the playground. So he puts a bite in his mouth and he chews it up and spits it all over the seat at Chick-fil-A. Screams bloody murder. I had to take him outside so he could calm down because he was just screaming and nobody wants to hear that while they're eating. So I take him outside, he calms down, I let him go play in the playground, and I'm like, I'm not gonna feed him because I know he likes this chicken and he's eaten it before. It's just whatever mood he's in. So we get over to Kohl's and I have a return, and Bailey was a nightmare. When I say she would not calm down, I mean she was just pulling my hair, pulling my earrings, like something was matter. And so it's just her teeth, plus she's not feeling well. Why I have these 2 kids out in public is beyond me. You know, we have this picture perfect idea of like having a magical day at the mall with 2 little kids in tow when one of them is very sensitive, Aiden, and the other one is teething, growing, and you know, it's just crazy. So she's like just losing her mind in Kohl's. And then we had the coupon nightmare. My mom and I were those coupon ladies where, you know, we were trying to figure out the best way to do it because you get money for every 50, and we got one of the mystery things of 40% off, but it's a one-time use only. So he, you know, we couldn't do 2 separate transactions. I wanted to put it on my cards because I was closer to points, and she wanted to put it on her card because she didn't want to give me, oh my gosh. So we were those ladies arguing in line, and I was like, you know what, do whatever, I'm fine, whatever. And I'm sick and don't feel good. So anyways, we get to the mall. We have a return at Sephora, and I have a return at H&M. I'm the return lady. But I wait to do all of mine at the same time, just because the mall's so far, so. We do all the returns. The kids are still banana sandwich. And we're so disorganized that we don't go into any of the stores we really wanted to. We did get from Hickory Farms the Christmas coffee that I was telling you guys about. It's like family celebration. I kept calling it holiday. Anyway, we come, you guys. We come walking out from the mall, and the truck door is wide open. We're walking, and I see the truck, but there's, you know, in my mind, there's no way it's ours. There's no way. I see it open, the front passenger, or front driver's side door wide open, and I'm like, no, there's no way that's ours. I'm getting closer. My parents have very distinct stickers. They have like one of those, it's not, is it John Deere? I don't know, it's a deer. And an NRA sticker and a wildlife, like, something. And so I was like, that truck is ours. And that door is wide open. And so I'm thinking, what are we gonna do if there's somebody in there? We walk up, and my mom goes charging up to it. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, she must be carrying her gun today. But no, she just goes walking up there. And she's like, everything's gone. We've had like 3 giant bags from Kohl's. And we walk up, I walk up, she's already there obviously. And everything's still sitting there. I was like, Mom, all the bags are right there. And she was like, oh my gosh. We were in that mall for 2 hours. What had happened after much discussion and debate on what happened, she walked around the truck to where I was, because Bailey was on my side and I was putting her in the stroller. She got Aiden, because Aiden's easy to get in and out of the car seat. She grabbed Aiden and walked to my side. We put both the kids in the stroller, and then we just went on our merry little way. So she didn't even close her door. She didn't even close her door. It was wide open. There was probably $200 worth of products that we just bought from Kohl's in the car, not to mention like all the random stuff that they have in there. And so not one single person went in there. Not one single person rifled through anything. Not one single person stole the truck. That truck could have been gone. I mean, the hard part is getting the door open. From what I understand, I've never broken into a car, but I imagine like once it's open, like you can pretty much just wire it and go, right? I don't know. I've never hot wired a car either, so I don't think I have many criminals, but let me know, is it easier to hotwire or is it easier to break in? I'm just kidding. So, you know, the whole day we're complaining about the kids behaving terribly, and, you know, just what a terrible day it was, and the day was just determined to be crappy and this and that. And I always say either God's testing you or the devil's tempting you. And so, you know, I don't feel like God's like, you want to see what a bad day is? This is what it is, you know. But I feel like he was like, you know, kind of hinting at what we're complaining about is so trivial. Trivial? I just had a brain fart. And, you know, it could have been so much worse. Like, that truck could have been gone with 2 car seats in it, you know, and just from the itty bitty tiny time that Andrew was on the police force, like, stuff like that doesn't always get solved. So, I mean, we could have been screwed, because not only that, we're taking that vehicle next week. A week from today, we're leaving to go do Polar Express. And so, I mean, it could have been horrible. Horrible. That whole entire truck could have been gone with all that stuff in it. Like, so anyways, I mean, I guess I could have made a story time out of that, but that was only 7 minutes of talking. So now the kids are still in terrible moods. But I just threw them in the shower because that's where my mind is. I don't feel well for numerous reasons, if you catch my drift. And so, honestly want to go to bed, but obviously can't do that until these ones do. And so I'm hoping they go down a little bit early. Bailey didn't get a good nap in today. She maybe had a total of 30 minutes in the entire day. So I know she's gonna go down early, but it's only 5:30. But I'm gonna put Aiden down early too. I don't even care if he stays in his room for an hour before he falls asleep. Like, I just need me time, and at least that way I know that they're safe. They can't hurt themselves, and they're in, you know what I mean, warm, comfy, clean clothes and everything like that. So there is nothing wrong with separating it, because it's better than me screaming and yelling at them or feeling bad about myself, you know what I mean, for anyways. I mean, it's so crazy that Monday is literally picking up right where Friday left off. And of course it's like the first day Andrew goes back to work, you know, and I'm not crying, so that's a plus. My best friend Christina called me, she's like, you know, I'm sorry you had such a hard week. And I was crying, and I was like, oh my gosh, I like cried all week. I was crying about good and bad. I was just emotional because of said reasons of why I don't feel good. I'm literally playing with my wedding ring. Okay, so it looks like we left off on 8. So we're gonna go to 9. Oh, it's another little pod. This is another body wash pod, and this is the Peony. So that's number 9. We need to do 10 and 11. Ooh, 10's a big one. Why do I feel shorter today? This is usually like the perfect height. I must be slouching. Another Express eye makeup remover wipe. And this is with cornflower extract. So we already used the nail polish one, and it actually worked really well. The only thing about the nail polish one is that it totally aired out. Like, if you don't use it really quick, like, it dried up. It was really weird. All right, number 11 is another pencil, and this is a lip liner to go in the color Classic Red. This one is definitely a little bit more pigmented than the black one. Man, I'm bummed. Those last couple ones ruined the look of it. I ripped this one. This one was that had the pod in it, completely ripped off. But what are you gonna do? Oh, it kind of gets hidden actually. So I'm gonna leave it here for Monday. I'm ready for today to be over. I thank God that I'm alive for today, that my kids are healthy, nobody got hurt, nothing got stolen, but I am so ready for today to be over. Tomorrow is gonna be an amazing day, although I kind of want to cry about it, but I'm not going to. It's our last Fit and Faith Moms. Oh, let me show you. So this was the book that we did. This is Idols of the Heart. Learning to Long for God Alone. This is by Elise M. Fitzpatrick. She did such a good job. So this would be really cool for you to do as a group or for you to do by yourself. I bought this off of Amazon. It's just literally called Idols of the Heart. It has like questions at the end of each chapter. It's like, what is it, 236 pages. Oh no, that's even the appendix. Let's see. It's a total of 12 chapters, 236 pages, no big deal. Like, it's not gonna take you ages. We did a chapter each week, and it was really, really nice to discuss with each other. So I just wanna like be for real with you guys for a moment. I definitely claim myself as a Christian. I am a daughter of God. I am a sister to Christ. You know what I mean, totally full-heartedly believe that Jesus died for my sins and that God created the heavens and the earth. Like, I believe in all that. I'm not gonna go into like details. But I never want you guys to feel like I am the all-knowing or anything like that. I couldn't tell you which book housed any story. Unfortunately, I grew up, back up. I grew up Lutheran, and we had catechism. We learned the catechism from confirmation. So I used to know the books of the Bible by heart, but I couldn't tell you what happened in what, you know what I mean? Obviously in Genesis, you know, God created the heavens and earth and us and, you know, everything like that. But, you know, I don't know anything about the apostles. I don't know my Bible good enough. I have a goal in 2019 to change that. In fact, when I bought the women's Bible for the Women of Faith giveaway next week, I bought myself one too. So those will be here soon. It is my goal to get to know the Bible. And so this was really cool because it wasn't all scripture. Like, it wasn't, for me, the Bible has always been so, like, scary because of the wording. Like, I thought I wasn't going to understand it, and I would just, like, fall off track, and I would never just finish it. And that's probably just looking for excuses not to read it, which, you know, anyways. She just breaks it down for you and tells you, like, hey, when this was said in this chapter, like, here's a really great example of that. And so it just, you know, brought stuff to the front to make you realize, like, some of your thoughts and some of your actions, like, you wouldn't even think of it as being one way. And it just, you know, helps you keep your eyes on the prize and see what's important. And especially as women and mothers, this is like for women especially, and, like, you know, just how the husbands are supposed to lead, and not to get, like, sexist or anything weird like that. Like, it's just, you know, it's not like anything like know your place woman or anything like that, obviously, but I'm not, anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to share that this was a phenomenal book. Maybe I'll share it in a favorites video. It was just really good, and like I said, you don't feel like overwhelmed, like, it's not guilting you. Like, if you have this thought, you're a terrible person, but it kind of makes you think, like, okay, if you're thinking this way, then a really good way to change that, or to not even have those thoughts at all, is to change the way, like, you process things. And so it was just really helpful to me personally. And so if you're struggling and you're on the road, you know what I mean, or on the path to Christ, and you feel like the book, the big book is a little bit overwhelming, little workbooks like this really help. I thought this was the first time I've ever done a workbook like this. I've done other ones, like I did a couples one. I've done one when I was younger and I was, like, doing the promise ring and stuff like that. But this was, like, as a wife, as a mom, like, this is just really cool. So even if you wanted to get together with, like, some people, you know, some fellow moms and girlfriends, like, this would be awesome. So gotta finish it. I have one chapter to read tonight, and that's it. C'est la vie. Oh, I made shirts for the women. I'm so excited. I made a shirt for the woman who does the Bible study portion, who's actually, like, the youth pastor's wife. She's amazing. And then the woman who runs the exercise portion, who's now going to be my new BFF. She just doesn't know it yet. I'm just kidding. She's the one I was telling you guys about that does freelance for Chanel. I want her to be my BFF. Not just for that. She's just really sweet. And it's crazy because she has one boy, one girl, and her son is, like, maybe a year or two younger than Aiden. I think it's just about a year that they have a difference. And then her daughter is, like, 3 months younger than Bailey. So it's really cool. And you don't find women like that a lot. And she's, like, really down to earth. She's really cool. I basically just have a woman crush. I'm just kidding. Woman crush Monday. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be a better day. God, please, God, let it be a better day tomorrow. Okay, bye.
What's that? Brittany's cooking a meal? Yes, she is, and it's chili. I'd like to say it's from scratch, and 90% of it is, so I'll show you what I used. I did not put Dayquil in there, but I did do Aiden. I did 1 can of pinto beans. I did 2 cans of black beans because that's Andrew's favorite. I did diced tomatoes and crushed them up a little bit. I did 1 can of tomato paste and matched it with 1 cup of water, which is something I remember from somewhere, but I could be wrong. And then I just had this sitting in the pantry, so it's already pre-made chili with beans. Anyway, I cut up some white onion and put it in there. Cavender's, which is a staple in my kitchen. So good. And then I had this sitting in there, and it sounded really good. I was going to just throw some garlic salt in there, but this is the California garlic and pepper. And so I thought that would taste really good. It looks like it has onion, some orange pepper. It says a blend of garlic, pepper, herbs, and spices. So this is what she looks like. I'm going to cook her down for about 4 hours on low. I was going to make cornbread, but I'm out of milk. I'm getting ready to do some dishes. and then I'm literally just gonna chill the rest of the day. Oh man, I woke up feeling like absolute butt. I kind of could tell it was gonna happen last night. Like, I sat in my bed because I didn't want to be downstairs. I just wanted to be comfortable, and so I don't know why my eye just twitched like that. Anyway, I wanted to do some editing, and I'm designing our Christmas cards on Costco.com because they're ready in 2 days and they're cheap. Cheap isn't the right word, they're affordable. So I was sitting on my computer and I could just feel the waves of fever. I was like sweating and cold, and oh man. So I didn't sleep good. Aiden woke up in the middle of the night and just like unplugged his nightlight, turned off his fan, like he was ready to start the day. And it was like 11:45. I was like, haha, no, get your booty back in bed. So anyways, I then went to, so I woke up with a huge headache, and so I took my headache medicine, which in turn made me an absolute weirdo, as you guys well know, that freaking zolmitriptan. But you know what, my headache's gone, so I'll take it any day. And then you have to wonder like what it does to your body to make your brain so foggy and weird. Anyway, so I went to my workout class even though I really didn't feel like it. I made myself go, not only because it would make me feel better to work out, it was just really, really nice, and there was only 4 of us, and it's like, not to play favorites, but it's my favorite 4. The other girl that was there that wasn't an instructor, I've known her for a really long time now, and not a really long time, but for an entire year. Her and I had, she was MOPS. She went to MOPS with me, and she attends my church, and so I really, really, really like her. She's really, really sweet. She's so sweet. Miss Stephanie, love her. I love all the women, I really do. And so it's really funny because I offered my home for the summer. We were talking about how like Mothering Matters, it's not called MOPS anymore, ends in the summer. They want to end this in the summer, and I was like, you know, summers for me are really hard because number 1, Amber's gonna be gone. Number 2, like, you miss that fellowship, and you don't go outside and get fresh air because it's blistering hot outside. And you know, and so I said, what would anyone be interested if like I just, you know, you guys just came over and we could like hang out? It doesn't have to be organized, we don't have to do a workbook, like we could just literally drink coffee, tell each other all the woes that are going on, because we were kind of talking about how even if your husband's there and, you know, they don't have like the same brain waves as we do, and so like, you know, you want to be like, gosh, you know, this lady at the, I don't know, like a good example of like just something to complain about, that they just would be like, so what, or I don't understand what's wrong with that, and women would be like, oh my gosh, I know, right? You know, so it's just so important for the soul to have that women companionship. At least for me. I know there's people out there that are homebodies and just couldn't be bothered with socialization. My mom's one of them. As soon as I told her that I offered the house, she was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna have all these kids running around and ruining your brand new beautiful house. And I was like, I have 2 children that have ruined my brand new beautiful house. So, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that is so trivial to me. Like, of course I want a beautiful house, and I love Instagram-worthy pictures of the house, and, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But the thing that that book taught me that I was showing you guys last night is that stuff like that doesn't really matter in the scheme of things, you know what I mean? And so, while it's nice to have these materialistic, beautiful things and make your home nice, like, you have to balance it. You can't go, like, overboard where no one can breathe on, you know, whatever. So, I would be more than happy to have companionship and have my kids be surrounded by friends of the church especially, instead of friends that may sway them in other ways. And I'm not saying that Christians and church kids are not naughty, because I was a church kid and I did very naughty things, you know, to a certain extent. I had a potty mouth, I ditched school, I smoked cigarettes, you know, I wasn't a good kid. necessarily, but I wasn't doing hardcore drugs. I wasn't having, you know, teenage sex. I wasn't anything like that. And I think because I was so involved in church and my parents made sure I was in activities, it helped me out a lot. Not to mention the fact, I don't really talk about this a lot, but my brother was a huge drug addict, is a huge drug addict, I think. And seeing the force that a substance has on somebody like that just made me always never want to even try drugs. Like, I could tell you right now, hand to Bible, that I've never tried a hardcore drug in my life. I have not. Hardcore. I've tried something that's legal now. When I was young and stupid and I hated it. My body reacted completely like unnormal. That's not a word, but I'm sick and I'm on medicine. Just give me a break. I've smoked pot a few times in my high school days, and if you ever saw Raw Beauty Chrissy's where she thought she was gonna die, that's how I felt. I was really cold and really paranoid, and I was not like chill, I have the munchies or anything like that. I'm not, you know what I mean, knocking anybody that tries it. I've heard wonderful stories that marijuana has, you know what I mean, helped a lot of people in a lot of ways. Just me personally, I can't smoke pot. I cannot do it. Andrew's never put a foreign substance in his body except for alcohol, and I can count on one hand how many times that kid has drank. So anyways, it just pays for us to like surround ourselves with people like that, because we've had some friends in the past that were colorful characters that were very interested in having couples as friends, if you catch my drift. And we've had a lot of really heavy drinkers as friends, and we've just never been on the same wavelength. We had one couple that we were really close to in Maryland, and you know, military life, you just separate. They went their way, we went our way. I'm really sad that we're not in contact anymore, but it's a huge commitment to stay in contact with somebody across the country, and unfortunately she did not want to make it, and that's fine, you know what I mean, but I got to the point where I was not going to keep extending myself. It was just beating a dead horse almost. So anyways, I don't know where I was going with all of this, except for I'm making chili and I feel like crap, and I'm really glad that I went to my class. It was the last one until next year. Thursday is the Mothering Matters one, and we're doing a cookie exchange, and we're having a guest speaker that I'm really excited about. I'm hoping I'll feel better by then. Andrew's gonna be off tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow my mom's coming over and we're doing cookies and stuff for that. But right now I'm gonna do my dishes, because a clean kitchen is very important to me. Like, it makes me feel physically better. I don't like come in and judge somebody's kitchen like, oh my gosh, there's crumbs on the counter. Just me personally having dishes in my sink, like, just doesn't make me feel good. So I wanna clean up the kitchen, long story short. And I'm gonna sit on the couch with 18 million blankets, my laptop, and edit a video, spend time with Aiden. Bailey's taking a nap. Oh, and I have like 4 gift cards. I have a Amazon gift card, a Ulta one, a Sephora one, and something else. Oh, I'm designing our Christmas cards. So 10 minutes and, oh, here we go, 11 minutes now of talking, and I'm gonna go. So that is Tuesday in a nutshell. We'll do advent calendar later. I love you, and I will see you soon. You can always tell when a man makes the bed, because he literally just throws the covers over the pillow. I just got Bailey undressed, which is what is on my bed. Don't judge me for having a diaper on there. I have something really exciting to share with you. I'll put it in a haul, but so I bought these myself, just so you know, and it was from I Buy Direct. I always get my glasses from there for like years now. And I wrote them to be a part of their affiliate program, since I was buying them anyway, just to get a discount code for you guys. And they wrote me back and said, denied, reason given, none. Like, they didn't even have the time of day to give me a reason why. Okay, it says, thank you for your purchase, learn on, blah, blah, blah. So they come in, oh no, my battery's dying, I'm gonna hurry. I'll show you one pair tonight. So, old prescription, new prescription. Whoa! They're a little bit tight. They're a little bit tight. But they're cute, right? They're cute. I don't know if I'll be able to get the other one open before the battery dies. Let me try. I'll try. I'm gonna end up cutting my dang finger off trying. These are really tight. Oh my goodness, I cannot get this open. There we go. All right, pair number 2. Here we go. Ooh, these are so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love them. I love them. Oh yeah, my prescription's changed quite a bit. Ah, new glasses. Oh my gosh. I'm in love. These are the Hepburns in clear. And then the other ones are Notting Hill in like a tortoise color. I wish these weren't so tight. I'm gonna have to stretch them out. They're like very tight at the back of my head. These ones are perfect. So I'll just have these as my backups. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to be able to see. I love them. I freaking love them. They'll go with everything. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye. Hi guys. It's Wednesday. Kaya's going to get a bath. She looks so excited. She doesn't know what a bath is. She doesn't know the word bath. Anyway, I'm on my way to drop her off. Not feeling very well. You know how that goes. I did manage to put on makeup and do my hair somewhat, but I'm just not feeling the best. I had a plan to like do all kinds of stuff today, and it just sucks because I have a lot to do and I wish I didn't have any of it. But hello, it's Thursday. I don't think I talked to you barely at all yesterday. I'm on my way to a Christmas party right now for my Mothering Matters group, and I did my hair such a hurry that it actually looks better than when I sit there and spend 25 minutes on it. I used the Pat McGrath and 2 face palettes today, and I still feel pretty garbage, but I'm making myself go to this party and it's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna see some friends I haven't seen in a really, really long time. One in particular, you guys have heard me talk about her many times. She owns the ice cream shop here in our local town, and she's just the sweetest lady, and so I'm really excited to see her. And then there's like one girl from my Fit and Faith class that I love seeing. That's just the sweetest lady as well. So I'm here. I'm gonna run some errands afterwards, so I'll talk to you then. And yeah, I'll see you later. And this is the reality of Friday. I was in bed all day. Not all day. I went to my Mothering Matters class, which I think is the last time I talked to you. Ooh, hot and spicy Cheez-Its aren't made with the Tabasco anymore? That's such a random thought. I went to my Mothering Matters class and it was so good. I'm so glad that I forced myself to go. And then I had to go into the church office because we're gonna talk to the pastor about becoming like official members, which includes baptism. I was baptized as a baby, Lutheran, which is just right alongside with the Catholics. The only difference is you don't have confession, and that's pretty much it. For Baptists, they believe that you should decide, like, you know, as a baby, I had no idea that what my parents were doing, you know, they were essentially just making a choice for me. And so it means a lot more as an adult. So Andrew and I both are gonna get baptized again, which is really exciting. And especially to do it again before he leaves is gonna be it's just gonna be the best. So to tell that your knobs are uneven, put your camera on it. So anyways, after my class and after that, I went to Target and to Kohl's, even though I really didn't want to because I have a custom order and it's 2 t-shirts and one's navy and one's hot pink. And I went to Target and to Kohl's because I wanted to just find a t-shirt. I wanted to find a shirt that I could touch, feel, see, you know, because it's a custom order, which is more expensive, and I just don't want her to come back and be like, hey, so your t-shirt's, you know, too small or something like that. Neither store has one, and I was really upset about that. Because it's already been a little while and I was just so sick, so sick. And so I don't know what, I'm gonna have to go somewhere today and try and find it. I'm thinking about taking Bailey with me and just heading up to Walmart and seeing about, you know, just a basic tee. Okay, in a little bit of a better setting, better face, better mood. I wasn't in a bad mood. Aiden was just, oh! I was very happy to send him on the bus. Speaking of which, they were 25 minutes late. I guess I called and I was like, so is everything okay? Did they forget Aiden again? And she said that they had 7 bus drivers call in sick this morning, so they had to scramble and find subs and then split up the routes because they couldn't fill all 7 spots. I was like, oh, my morning is definitely going smoother than yours, even with this crazy 3-year-old. So it's going to be me and Bailey. Right now we're headed out to Walmart, which is not my favorite place to go, and it's not anything against Walmart or people that shop at Walmart, but like when I lived in Arkansas, that was like where you went. That was the only place they had. They had this place called Hearts, which was really expensive, and so everyone did all their shopping specifically on the weekend, and you went to Walmart, and that's just what you did. However, here in the West Coast, anyway, you have like 10 different stores you can go to, all of which are closer, all of which are safer. For us here in Phoenix, anyways, Walmart is just a breeding ground for violence and robberies and stuff like that. And I know that for a fact because of Andrew and his brief career as a Phoenix police officer. And so I just don't like going there, especially by myself. But if there is a time to go, it's definitely first thing in the morning. That is when it's safer, and they do have less activity of that kind. So I went yesterday. I don't even know if I got finished. I don't even know if I finished telling you yesterday that I did go to Kohl's and Target, and I felt like absolute garbage, but they didn't have any of the V-necks that I needed, and so come on, buddy. I'm gonna go to Walmart today. Oh my gosh, there is the cutest little old lady driving this old school Ford. I love it. She's so cute. So I'm gonna go to Walmart today and see if they have them, because it's a custom order and I need to now pay for expedited shipping because I was so sick, and Christmas is like a week and a half away. If I get them done today, I can get them mailed tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to like 2-day ship it. Also, haven't finished my getting my Christmas cards out, so there's a lot going on. Today I have to do a home day. I don't think I'm gonna go to church on Sunday, even though I really want to, just because Bailey woke up this morning covered in green. I mean, from her eyes, her nose. She doesn't act like she's in a freaking great mood right now, but she's just icky. And so I'm wondering, you know, if one kid gets it, another one does. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna go to Walmart, and hopefully I'll be able to take you inside with me, because it's come to my attention that I don't do anything except for talk to you. Like, I don't show you really anything. I don't know. We're in the shoe aisle over here at Walmart. Bailey's eating tags off of slippers. I didn't realize how many cute shoes they have, so I think I'm definitely gonna get these ones. Look at how stinking cute these are. Oh my gosh. I definitely wanna get these. They're so cute. Look at her little feet. Look. Look at how cute. And then I want a pair of just black ones. I really want these like shiny patent ones, but they don't have our size. So I think I'm gonna get just like the regular looking Keds ones. The reason why I even came over here was to get slippers for the kids, because when you're watching this, we'll be up in Williams getting on a choo-choo train. So, what do you think, Bailey? Should we get the 4s? Because your feet are so fat. Poor thing. She's got fat feet like her dad. So, these are the slippers that I have picked out for the kids because they're both wearing Santa PJs. I thought they were really cute. What do you guys think? By the time you watch it, it'll be too late. I'll have already made up my mind, I hope. Okay. So I think we're definitely getting these little pink ones. I may hold off on the black ones. Go big, right? So she can grow into them. Alright, we'll get the 4, Bailey. In case you were wondering. Should we get the black ones? Oh, they're so cute. What do you think, Bailey? You want the black ones? Look. So it's Saturday night and it's been a rough one. Now both of the kids are sick with what I had. I had a migraine today and had to call my mom over because, you know, Andrew worked last night, and so there's no way you can watch children with no sleep. There's just no way. And there is a way for me to do it, but it would involve a lot of pain and a lot of throwing up, if I'm being honest. I know that's probably a little bit TMI, but oh my gosh, you guys, I just feel like I can't get it together. My room is a mess. Like we haven't even decorated the tree or anything. Like our actual family tree. I don't feel like I'm in the Christmas spirit, and I don't feel like I'm spending enough time with Andrew. And so I'm sure a lot of you saw this coming, but I'm just not gonna do Vlogmas anymore. I had like all these videos planned out, and I can still do them. There's no reason why I can't. I mean, I had like a gift guide for her. I had, you know, gift guides for the kids. Like everything's organized and ready to go, but I just can't seem to like sit down and film it and then take the time that I need to edit it. And so I just don't want to like commit myself to it, and I shouldn't have, damn well knowing, excuse my language, that Andrew was gonna be leaving. Okay, listen, I'm gonna end the vlog. I had sat down at my computer and I was like bawling my eyes out like a little baby, and I just don't want to end it that way. I always tell you guys, like, I hate leaving it on a negative note. I might sprinkle some of what was in there, but I highly doubt it, because I was just feeling so sorry for myself just because I'm sick, and I had a really hard day today, you know, it being Saturday, and that's usually when I try and soak up the kids the most, and I had to have my mom come over, which, you know, and so I'm thankful she came over to help me at all, but I just did a little haul from Chanel that I'm really excited about, and I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you, and, you know, thank you for being so kind and understanding, and most of all, just being here. Like, you don't understand how much, like, reading your guys' comments and seeing, like, that you guys enjoy whatever video it is, like, that really means a lot to me, and it makes me feel that I have, like, real friends. Not, like, real friends, but I don't know, just, like, especially the regulars that, like, leave comments and that I've started, like, a real relationship with. Like, it means everything to me. I've met some of my dearest friends on here, and, you know, it means a lot to me. And so I just want to end it on a more positive note than what I was originally trying to do, which was just the most boo-hooey. I cleaned up my room and that always makes me feel better. I don't know if anybody else is affected by clutter like that, like I am. Like if my surroundings are not pleasant, then I'm not going to be pleasant, whether it's in mood or action. So I thought that we would finish off here. We're gonna do some Advent. Today I think is like the freaking, what, 16th, 15th? I think today's the 15th. So we ended on, I think number 9. No, I haven't even opened up number 8. My goodness. All right, here we go. Let's see what's in box number 8. Man, I hate destroying this cute little thing. Cuticle things. Those little sticks for your cuticles and underneath your nails. Nice. You can never have enough of those. All right, let's move on. Number 9, number 9, number 9, 9. No way. I skipped number 8 because 10's already open and so is 11. I skipped number 8. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I think because it was on a weekend. That's what it is. All right, moving on to number 12 because 11's already open and 12 is not. What are you? Oh, it's a cute little mirror. Look at how cute it is. Oh, it's a sleepy little fox. That's really cute. It's just a little mirror, cheeky little mirror. It's like my favorite word right now, cheeky. It's so cheeky. Oh. We have a cheeky little nail file that goes along great with those cuticle. What are those called? They're not pens. 13, 14, 14, 14. 14 are stickers. That's random. But it's the same cute little fox. Cute. 15, 15, 15. Where are you? There you are. And I'm gonna do 16 just because we'll start off the new week with the new, oh, it's another little pod. This is a sleeping mask, a lotus sleeping mask specifically. Very cute. All right, number 16, which is mañana, a Sunday. Oh look, it's another little fox. And it's a little sticky pad. That's really cute actually. You guys know me, I'm a sucker for stationery. Very cute. Okay, so that'll be it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's about all I have to say about that. Fun fact, when I broke my arm when I was 7, which is a whole other story, maybe I should do a story time on that because it was not my fault. I was quoting Forrest Gump in the hospital because I was in shock because my bone was protruding out of my skin, and so my dad was like, are you okay? Are you okay? My mom wasn't there. And I was like, you know, Dad, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And he was like, huh. Fun fact. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm smiling. It's a good day. It wasn't a good day, but it's gonna be a better one tomorrow. We are not going to church because both of the kids are sick. So I'm gonna take them to Costco instead because I have to pick up my Christmas cards, which I was supposed to do today to get them out in the mail in time for that. Okay, I'm not gonna dwell on the past. What is done is done. I'm moving on, I'm moving forward, and I'm doing it with an open mind and a grateful heart. And that is how every vlog should end. But they don't. I love you guys so much. I truly, truly, truly thank you for being here. And I love you all so, so much. I really, truly do. And I will see you in my next vlog. Bye.